Today we are reacting to 25 banned Fortnite emotes. Let's jump right in and check it out.
Some emotes have been banned for completely game-breaking glitches, and some never even got the chance to release. So in today's video, we are looking at 25 banned and canceled Fortnite emotes. When Fortnite brought Neymar Jr. to the game, he released with a built-in emote to switch styles in-game, but this ended up being one of the most broken cosmetics in Fortnite's history.
Why?
Because when some players tried to use this, they became completely invisible. Because of this, Fortnite had to temporarily disable this emote, and hopefully you didn't end up in a game with somebody doing this glitch. It's not the only insane glitch that happened with an emote, because when Fortnite introduced jam loops to the game, it opened the door for one of the funniest glitches of all time. Basically, this glitch would leave you stuck in a drum jam loop even when fighting, and this glitch was kind of overpowered because on your screen you wouldn't see it, but your opponent would, and it'd make you way harder to hit. Because of this, Fortnite had to disable jam loops, but thankfully they brought these back, and now you can use these without any issues, but the jam loops will be remembered for being banned. You may already know that the default dance had a third song that was banned from the game for copyright reasons because it sounded very similar to the song Faith by George Michael. But what you probably didn't know is there was actually an OG default song from Save the World, but this emote was removed before the game even released.
Oh, I am a soldier. That's right, I got guns and bullets. Yeah, good to fight.
Although a lot of people wanted the third song to stay in the game, I think changing the OG Save the World emote was the right choice. An emote you probably didn't know may be gone for a while is the Gritty. This is one of the most popular emotes in Fortnite history, but we may not see it return for a while. Recently, NBA Youngboy, the creator of the song used in the Get Gritty emote, pled guilty to charges. And in past times when there have been controversies around celebrities in the game, their emotes often don't return to the shop for some time. Even if Fortnite wants to get the Gritty back in the shop, they have to get permission from the creator, and it's possible that his Fortnite emote isn't a priority right now. We don't have to speculate over the next canceled emote though, because Shave the Date was set to be the New Year's emote for 2024, but it never released. And because it would only make sense to come out for 2024, it probably never will. I think the reason why this never released could be because Fortnite has been bringing back a ton of rare cosmetics, and maybe Fortnite doesn't want to release an emote that wouldn't make sense to bring back.
I think that would be a dope emote, especially if like you would get a free update on it like every year. So in 2025, obviously you don't really want to purchase it, but it should update, right? I think that makes sense.
After New Year's. Hopefully Fortnite will update this emote to release for 2025, but it's unlikely we'll ever see this. Fortnite must have learned their lesson from our next emote, because next we have Out with the Old. This was the New Year's celebration emote from New Year's 2021 and has slowly become one of the rarest emotes in the game, as it's now been gone for over 1,352 days.
Wow,
the reason
and
Out
counting.
with the Old hasn't come back is because it just wouldn't make sense to bring this back because it doesn't fit with the current year. We all know we got a ton of cosmetics during the Rift Tour concert back in 2021, but what if I told you this crossover actually had 2 canceled emotes? Believe it or not, this crossover was originally supposed to include 2 emotes based on her song 7 Rings and Positions. Nobody really knows why these 2 collab emotes were canceled, but leakers were able to find what these emotes.
Yo, guys, let me know in the video who do you think has the best Fortnite concert / event. In the comments, let me know.
Would have looked like if they ever released. Although these emotes were canceled, Fortnite has collaborated with Ariana Grande a few times since then, so maybe we could see these canceled emotes added in the future. But first, let's hope Fortnite brings back the Lil Floaticorn emote. This is the emote we actually did get with the Ariana Grande collab, but for whatever reason, this emote hasn't been returning, even though the other items in its set has. This emote hasn't been seen in over 520 days, and it's likely that the reason this emote hasn't returned is because it doesn't have a Lego style. But an emote everyone wants to come back is Tidy, but it may never happen. This emote was insanely rare, but one day Tidy returned in the Gone for a Year More section next to some other questionable cosmetics, but this emote was removed after 1 hour and hasn't come back since. This emote is based on the dance in the music video for Drop It Like It's Hot by Snoop Dogg, which is why it likely hasn't returned. But considering Snoop Dogg is supposed to be the next Fortnite festival skin, let's hope it comes back then. The exact same thing happened the next day with Rambunctious, as this emote was one of the rarest item shop emotes in the game, but out of nowhere, Fortnite put this emote in the shop and removed it just an hour later. It's not confirmed why Fortnite hasn't brought this emote back, but a lot of players believe it's because the dance is very similar to a dance from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and because of this, a lot of players believe this emote is banned from returning. The same can be said for Fresh, who has been gone from the game for over 2,124 days.
Don't tell me who this, don't tell me. It's the guy from Fresh Prince. Carlton, that's the Carlton dance.
This is by far the rarest item shop emote in the game, and a lot of players believe this emote will never return. Believe it or not, this emote was actually involved in a lawsuit, but the lawsuit was dropped years ago, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see if Fortnite keeps this emote banned from returning. Another emote that could be banned from returning for the time being is Russian Around. This emote may be banned because of things going on in Russia, and the song in this emote mentions Russia a lot, and back in 2022, Fortnite stopped commerce in Russia. So because of the circumstances, Fortnite may be holding this emote back for the time being to avoid controversy. But next, we have one of Fortnite's most controversial decisions ever, and I'm talking about the addition of the C Confrontational emotes feature. In a way, this banned some emotes from being played, because although you can still see the Confrontational emote, if someone has this feature turned on, they won't be able to see you doing it. This includes Laugh It Up, Take the L, Whip Crack, and Make It Plantain. Although having the ability to disable some of these makes sense, a lot of players were upset to see this feature include Laugh It Up and Take the L, as these are some of Fortnite's most iconic emotes. It seems like Fortnite now views Laugh It Up as too toxic to return, as it's now been over 849 days since
If it comes back, I'm copying it, bro.
Another emote that's been gone for a while and may not return is Teth's Throne. This emote has been gone for over 681 days, and this is actually the emote for Black Adam. Although this emote is very popular and a lot of people want to see it return, Fortnite may not be able to bring this emote back because it uses the likeness of The Rock, who is no longer playing Black Adam in the DC universe. On top of that, since the huge crossover between Disney and Fortnite, we haven't seen any of the DC cosmetics return, and because Disney owns Marvel, who knows when these cosmetics will come back. Another collab players have wanted to come back is the Freezing Burst emote. Freezing Burst is the built-in emote for the Leviathan axe, but Kratos said has been gone for over 1,275 days. The only date left that would make sense for this collab to return is later this month when God of War Ragnarok comes to the Epic Games Store, but if this crossover doesn't return, then it may never happen. We all know Fortnite has been bringing back a ton of rare skins lately, like
I appreciate you guys watching the video till this far or so far, and it would really mean a great ordeal to me if you would smash that subscribe button, hit the like and the notification bell so that you are updated to my videos and when I go live streaming. So that would mean the world to me. And in addition, if you would like to take the extra mile, then just make sure to use code PROGRESSGUY in the item store, and maybe just send me a picture of it on my Discord. I greatly appreciate that. But let's jump right back into the video.
Scout, Trench Raider, Cole, and most notably Paradigm. And although Paradigm returned for a short period of time, the emotes in this set, Welcome and Go Home, didn't return with it. And because these were originally set to be exclusive, these likely can't return to the game, even if Paradigm comes back again. Another emote that didn't return with the other items in its set is the emote in the El Chupolin Colorado set. These skins were getting super rare and everything else in this set did return, but for whatever reason this emote didn't come back. And it could be because it doesn't have a Lego variant, as all the other skins that came back did. We'll see if this emote ever returns, but it seems like until we get a Lego variant, it may be banned from coming back. But one emote we know can't return is Kiss the Cup, as this emote was exclusive to the World Cup back in 2019. So the only way this emote could return is if we ever got a Fortnite World Cup 2. This emote has now been gone for over 1,875 days, making it one of the rarest items in the game. But it's not quite as rare as our next banned item, Hot Marat, as this OG emote has been gone for over 2,120 days. The reason Hot Marat is banned from ever returning is because this emote was a limited time promotion for the Wreck-It Ralph movie and was a free item shop cosmetic. Although Fortnite technically could bring this emote back, it seems unlikely because it's been so long since this emote has returned. But our next emote may be banned over its controversial lyrics, and I'm talking about Stuck. This emote was only in the shop for 48 hours and never returned, and a lot of the community believes this is because of its lyrics, as a lot of people misheard them. This icon emote was actually a crossover with Cardi B, and it may never return. It's not the only potentially banned icon emote, because we also have Slalom Style, and the reason players believe this one may never come back is because the person who made this song has been in jail and probably isn't worried about his Fortnite emote right now. Hopefully in the future this emote will come back because it is a great icon emote, but for now it's probably gone. Next we have It's Complicated. This emote was actually a part of a lawsuit, and this could be the reason why it hasn't returned to the shop in over 1,120 days, but for whatever reason, you can get this emote through buying Nintendo Switch headphones, making it somewhat exclusive, so this is kind of a strange one. It's possible that Fortnite doesn't want to put an exclusive emote in the item shop, but at this point, it's unclear what the actual reason is. But what we do know is that this is one of the rarest emotes in the game. But next we have emotes that never released in the first place, with Low Octane Flames and Low Circuit Rider. Low Octane Flames was supposed to be another Rocket League emote, and Low Circuit Rider was actually going to be a rocket racing reward, but it's likely that the reason these emotes were cancelled is because they're both super similar to Low Octane. Because it wouldn't make sense to release these items now, it's more likely that these items are cancelled and will never see the item shop. Another item we may never see in the item shop again is Out West. Out West features Travis Scott and Young Thug, making it unlikely that this emote will return because Young Thug is in jail and it seems like Travis may not want to bring back his Fortnite cosmetics. Out West is one of the most wanted Fortnite emotes, but for now, it seems like it's gonna be gone for a while. It's not the only Travis Scott emote because in the final spot we have Headbanger and Rage. It seems like Travis Scott has basically banned his cosmetics from returning because Tim Sweeney has said Travis is welcome in Fortnite, and there have been a ton of good opportunities for his set to return, but years later and it still hasn't happened. That was the last spot of this video though, so if you
shout out to Top 10 Fortnite, or Fortnite Top 10 YouTube channel for this great breakdown. Some of the stuff is a little bit outdated, but you know what? We react to it anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. Like I said, if you haven't already, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys want to react to next and which emote would you like to see return. Obviously, LaFlag, Travis Scott gotta come back, but until then, I'll catch you guys on the next video.